All right, so we're going to take apart some other modules. So here's a photograph of how they go in. So every single module connects in two ways with coax connectors screwed in. These are SMCs, so they're screw SMAs, and a DB connector. So the DB connectors go along the front of the instrument, and then all of the cables interconnect with all the other cards. So there's no connector on it. It's just a single unit. So that's kind of fun. So let's see what there is to see inside. All right, ooh, more mixers. Excellent. So another mixer, a oscillator over here. So there's a local oscillator and a mixer. In fact, there's two mixers. There's a mixer here and a mixer here. Local oscillator, so I think these are mixers. Maybe they're just matching things. T1, transformer. Oh, maybe they're just transformers. Yeah, maybe they're just transformers. Anyway, yeah, some type of local oscillator with a tweak for the actual megahertz, which is 20.225. Yeah, 20.225. Interesting. And then there's an MCL SBL1 mixer. Those are great. And it looks like there's a filter here. There's inductor, and a bunch of capacitors, so some type of IF filter. This is marked gain, DC 0. And then there's one of those cool video amplifiers again, the buffers, an LH0032, and this one has a really nice heat sink on it, so they really like those parts. And that's all there is inside this one. This one is marked a Pre-D single frequency record converter, LM104263-C1, serial number 14. So I don't think they made many of these. Yeah, single frequency record converter. So they're converting some frequency to some other thing. There you go. So yeah, some usable parts in there. And I love this aluminum and stuff, right? It's hard to find small quantities of sheet aluminum, and so this is a real nice thickness too, a nice gauge. And maybe a cool box. I mean, the whole thing's all in a box. This could be a project box. Yeah. Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, these might make really nice little project boxes. Okay, so that's what's in that one. Let's go grab another one. Okay, same thing, just in a box. And again, the interconnects are just with the DB25, or not 25, the DB, I don't know how many that is, but anyway, there's only 2 pins. So this entire connector was just to supply power for this thing. And this is a VCXO, so voltage controlled oscillator. So this might be useful all by itself. So let's, this one opens up on the side. Take those screws out. Oh, beauty. So all that's inside this box is this lovely crystal oscillator. And it's voltage controlled, so you can move it off a bit. And this is 30 megahertz. So yeah, 30 megahertz oscillator, a Vectron, really nice quality. Yeah, this is really great. And very cool. So the inputs are this two connectors here, and it looks like this is the control voltage here, J2. And then J1 is the output. And I'm not sure how far you can bend this 30 megahertz. But yeah, this is great. This is a great find. So yeah, cool. I like that one. That one's very useful. I mean, if you needed to go buy something like this, there's your $25 right there, right? So, excellent. Let's get another one. Okay, this one looks much more complicated. This one is a second LO. So I'm expecting there to be mixers in here and a whole bunch of RF connectors on this one. So there must be different mixing being done inside this one. Oops. Get my screws in a box here so I don't lose them. All right. Oh yeah, what's inside this one? Wow, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, MCL. So I think these are mixers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mixers, and a whole bunch of cans. Wow, very cool. And even on the inside, they keep the coax running, right? It's all coax right down to the board, so everything is really nicely impedance controlled. See any dates on this stuff? 81, 79, 81, 80. Yeah, very cool. Any other interesting bits in here other than the mixers and cans? No, not really. That's about what you would expect for a for the second LO. I don't think there's any. I think this is just the mixing. I think all the oscillators are done off board and brought in. Yeah. Yeah, six mixers. Nice. Okay. I like that one. All right, what do we have here? We have a CFM amp, ref, distribution. So maybe a distribution amplifier. I would expect to see a bunch of those LH0032s in here, I guess. I don't know. Oop. Nope. Must be low frequency. Reference, oh yeah, 20 megahertz out. Center frequency monitor. Reference. Yeah, that's kind of disappointing. Not a lot in here. Bring it down closer to this one. Okay. A lot of connectors on this one. All right, let's go check out another one. Yeah, I'm going to have a great supply of project boxes, aren't I? Okay, this one is a second mixer and first IF amplifier. Okay, so must have mixers in it. I think my this video is more like the South Main repair guy. South Main Auto. I don't know if you watch that channel, the guy who repairs cars. Let's see, what's in here? There's one mixer. Oh, and an amplifier. Look at that amplifier. It is a cool looking thing. Yeah, I like that. Maybe that's what the other part was. It was an amplifier. Yeah, let me bring it down here. Yeah, you can see the amplifier here with power tabs and 4 leads. So in and out. Oh, there's 4 leads on the other side too. So probably in and out, power and ground. Oh yeah, it says in and out, and plus and plus. So maybe ground is the tab. Interesting. And anything else going on in here? These are kind of cool little things. What are those? I don't know what those are. Oh, and these are really cool little transistors. I don't know if that's kind of too small, but these are super tiny. They're like TO92 cans, but they're super short. They're only like 2 millimeters thick. And these are mounted directly on the board, so that's probably some high frequency thing going on over there. I don't know what these are. Johansson. Or, yeah, Johansson. Huh, Johansson. I don't know what those are. Huh. There's a couple of them. There must be maybe inductors or capacitors. I don't know. I mean, there's a bunch of wound toroids. I mean, that's nice on this board too. It has all those toroids. And then there's these transformers here. Yeah, very cool. I like this board. Okay, on with the show. Okay, I didn't know if you noticed it, but it has these cable tie things here, these cable restraints, but they're used as finger loops to pull the board out. So that's pretty cool. Okay, this one is a IF distribution AM detector. That's different. Let's see, this one has side screws. It's interesting, some have side screws and some come down from the top. Maybe 2 different people designed these things. Ooh, lots in this one. Wow. What is this distribution amplifier? AM detector. Okay, cool. Let's zoom in here. So you can see these are all LH002s. 0002s. So these are all little amplifiers. They're buffers. So buffer. And then they might be dual buffers or yeah, those are pretty cool. And there's kind of like 4 connectors here. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So these might be nice little parts. AM detector. Anything looks like an AM detector? Probably not. Yeah. I don't know. That one looks pretty cool. Oh, there's some of those brown dip tantalums. Those are weird. Okay. Okay, this one is a video filter. Yep. Oh, look at that one. Whoa. Very, 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 very cool. So these are all relays, and these are inductors and capacitors. And so it is a whole switched thing, right? It'll make noise. And it's a lot like the filters in like your HF radio. The output has to switch depending on what band you're on, and this one's got a whole bunch of switching. You can see the capacitors go between different sizes. They're starting to change types and sizes. So yeah, so this is like a frequency sweep video filter. Very cool video filter. Yeah, this is probably to select off different portions of the signals. So yeah, very cool. Here's a LS1154. This is a 4 to 16 demultiplexer, so you can you don't need as many control lines, right? So they're only bringing in power, ground, and 4 control lines here. And then this does 16, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so there's only 12 on this side and 12 on this side. They're going to go in match pairs, right? There's going to be an input-output. You need to switch both. Input-output, input-output, yeah. So the input, there's only an in and an out. And so the in gets routed on one of these, and the outs get routed on one of these, and that's the way that works. So this would be cool to actually run and sweep this filter out, change the 4 bits, which are right here. Like I said, power, ground, and 4 bits. So there they are. Yeah, this will be really, really fun. I like this a lot. All right. All right, we're getting towards the end here. There's only 2 cards left. Those are the big cards. There's additional cards, but for this video, I'm just going to do this one section. This is a video amplifier. So is this? We may have seen one of these before. I don't know if this. They both look the same, or. Oops. This one has some adjustments on the side. Number 20, number 10, and video gain. So this one also has relay switching inside. And guess what? It has an LH0032. They love those parts. Yeah. Very cool. Does have some writing on it. Let's see. Video amplifier, -15. Yep, pretty cool. All right, one board left, and I think this next board is either going to be really interesting or really boring. Okay, so our next card is a AGC freeze. So automatic gain freeze. And why I think it might be either interesting or really boring is because it has no RF sections in it. It's all just 1s and 0s coming into this thing, I think. So, okay, before we open it, I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess it's just a bunch of digital logic. Pretty close. Lots of extra wires going around. Wow, look at that. Yeah, here's a DAC. DAC 80, analog devices DAC 80. And here's an amplifier, LH0002 again. LH0002. So here's another 0002. So they're very good at using the same part over and over and over again if they can. You know, price was no object on these things, so they just used the best thing, and they just said, yeah, that one's good, we'll just use it for everything. Yeah, there you go. A very, very busy card. That's because there's no edge connector and there's no routing. It's all done with wires. And these little wires plug onto the board. They are push-on pins. So yeah, amazing. And everything has feed-through capacitors on the input. Yep, that's the way it was done. A bunch of adjustments, but they're not marked. All right, so that's this video. That was the one row of cards. Now, there was a diagram over inside the instrument that showed you where everything was. That's actually a cover, and there's cards under that cover. And so that's the next section we'll take a look at.